Hello tubers, it's your crazy British bloke here, and today we're going to be talking about this, the Herakles by Sensei. Now I was given this to have a look at by one of our local vapor tubers that's around. It's a guy called Jake's Vape Gear, and he's got a nice little tutorial channel. He's a local to us, and he put up a video a while back. It was called Herakles by Sensei on his channel, and he said it was a Atlantis killer, and I put a comment on him and said I don't know about that. So we met up, and like I said, he's given me this to review. I've been using it for over a week now, put it right through its paces. So let's go down the bottom here. I'll show you it up close, and I'll tell you what I really think about it. Right, here we go. So it comes in a nifty little box. I've already took it out because my tab keeps coming off and it makes it really difficult. So it comes in this foamy stuff. We've got a spare glass here, which is quite handy. I mean, I have dropped a Nautilus before. Comes with a spare coil, and there's a coil in here. Now it looks a little bit wet because, like I said, I have been using it. Now, let's have a look. Now what I found on inspecting the one that I got given was this just around here. I don't know if you can see it, but this piece here isn't machined really good. It's not. Secondly, it does feel a little bit sharp. I mean, it could have done with a bit more sanding on these fins here. And the airflow control moves really nicely, but you can never tell. I mean, I got bad eyes, but you can't tell where the holes are. I mean, they're very difficult to see. That's what I found with that. It's got a great big nice wide bore drip tip on it. I mean, you know, the pull is pretty good, it really is. I mean, the coils that come with it, they say that they go up to 70 watts from 30 watts, I think it is. Now, unscrewing it, it's just like an Atlantis really, comes apart. But what I found with my one is that this O-ring, which is supposed to sit down in here, it does get stuck on the glass, which, I don't know, is it a pain in the arse? I don't know, but it should really be sitting in here all the time. Makes it just a little bit more, you know, difficult, and it could fall off and you could lose it. There's your coils there. Like you see, they got great big holes in them. There's 4 of them, and they got packing material. I don't know what it is. Supposedly there's twin coils in there. I'm not sure about that. I've not pulled one to bits yet to have a look at it. The other thing I found is, you know, when these go together and they go in here, you really want to be trying to line up these holes a little bit so that it does wick a bit better, especially, you know, when you're getting up to 70 freaking watts on a thing, and that's a bit difficult sometimes with how far it go down. Now here's the difficulty I've been having with this all the time. When you go to fill it up, I mean, I've got some VIP juice here, not, you know, even the little tiny tip that's on here won't quite fit in there. So, you know, it's a bit of a pain. And if you've got those dripper bottles that have actually got the glass in them, they really don't like going in here, and you can get juice down in the centre, which isn't brilliant. So let's screw this back together. But it does look quite nice. There you go. Now it has got a copper pin in it, but it's not got a spring on the back of it like the Nautilus one, so it's not spring adjusted. It does stick out a fair bit, which is all right. You know, I've been running it on this, the RDNA 40, and it works really well. So let's got a bit of leakage already. That's not good. Not good. So let's put it on here. I did find that if you don't get that seal on there properly, it does leak. So let's run it on this. We'll go up top, we'll give it a vape, and I'll tell you all about it. Right, so here's the Herakles. Atlantis killer. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'm really not. It's definitely a different type of vape. It vapes a lot heavier than the Atlantis. Maybe different wicking material or something. I don't know. It gets a lot of air. Does it get the same air as an Atlantis? I don't know. Probably. But it vapes pretty good. I mean, I got this set to 40 watts. No burning. Gets a little bit warm. But yeah, taste, really good taste. Yeah, not a bad tank. I mean, there's lots of them out there though, isn't there? There's lots of sub-ohm tanks coming out at the moment. Would I have purchased this one if it wasn't given to me to do this? Don't know. I'm a bit of an Aspire person. I have gone over to Kanga at the moment. I got the new Kanga Mini, and because I've got the RDNA, I've been running the nickel coils in it, and it's a totally different game there. Nice tank. It is a nice tank. I mean, it does what they all do. It's not as refined. It definitely isn't as refined as the Atlantis. I mean, that bit with the wobbly freaking seal at the top here, and you know, trying to get the juice in, it's a bit harder. I know it does take more juice than the Atlantis. That's all right, but I mean, if you're dripping, you're dripping, aren't you? So, I mean, you know, it's not really an Atlantis. I mean, I can go quite a while before I have to refill that up. This just lasts a little bit longer, but then again, it's got those great big coils, and you whack the temperature right the way up, and it gets through the juice just as quick. So, I mean, you're not really gaining anything. The build, yeah, is a little bit sharp here and there, but it's a cheaper job, isn't it, altogether? But yeah, it works pretty good. Now, if you want to try one of these, I mean, you can go out and buy one, or you could get one for free, because if you go over to Jake's Vape Gear and you look at his channel, and you'll find a video on there called, it's actually, what's it named? It's actually named Herakles by Sensei, and leave a comment on that video and say that the bloke sent you, and that, yeah, you'd love to try the Herakles. And what he's going to do, he's going to wait a while, he's going to go through all the comments, he's going to pick one person out, he will get in touch with you, and then he's going to send you one for free. So get on over to, like I said, Jake's Vape Gear. I'll try and put the link below here, but he will come on, I expect, in the comments, and you'll be able to see his channel there and get straight over to it and have a look. So, anyhow, just remember, this ain't no vaping channel, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Bye bye.